in Florida. You can watch us on Xfinity, channel 1098, Buzz TV, as well as our Facebook and our YouTube, and as well as Twitter and Periscope. It's a beautiful day, 91 degrees right now, and it's sunny in Florida. 92 was our high. The overnight low tonight will be 76. There's a small chance of rain for, let's see, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The rain's kind of moving away from the weekend. So as you remember, if you watched our newscast on Monday, we said the whole weekend was going to be raining. Well, the good news is it's not. The rain's moving out, and it'll be Sunday at this point. But I wouldn't be surprised that by tomorrow they say Sunday is going to be a really good day, and the rain will just be on Monday. So either way, it's going to be a great weekend. The highs are going to be near 76, and the overnight lows will be 70. I'm sorry, the highs will be 92, the overnight lows will be 76. Why, wouldn't that be nice if the high was 76? I got a few announcements. We are starting up our polls again. Once in a while we do polls and surveys, things like who's got the best burger in town and stuff like that. But you have to be a newsletter subscriber at Sebastian Daily. And we only open those polls up for our subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, just log in to sebastiandaily.com and click on the newsletter button at the top, and then you'll fill out a form, and you can start getting not only our breaking news, but participation in the votes and the polls and the surveys, as well as you'll be in drawings to win free meals and gift certificates. So that's at sebastiandaily.com. As most people already know, the recall to remove Damian Gillums, Pamela Paris, and Charles Malty has been moved from September 9th to September 15th. In addition, the election to replace the three, if it comes down to that, will be the same day on September 15th. The ballot will look like the recall will be in one area, and then there'll be a ballot on who to vote for to replace them. And all three city council members have refused to resign. Now, Charles Malty told reporters last month that he was going to resign, that he was tired of the chaotic meetings and everything. Well, apparently he had a change of heart. He has not resigned, and a few of his supporters that are close to him said that he's going to ride out this recall, and so that's what's going on there. Also, we spoke with the recall attorney. The recall group, of course, is being sued by Damian Gillums because he's obviously trying to stop the recall. I spoke with attorney Gary Rooney today, who represents the recall group. He's very optimistic. He says the voices of the people in Sebastian will be heard, and that this whole thing about the lawsuit trying to stall the recall, he believes that lawsuit has no merit. This is an electoral. The courts don't rule in that, and that the people are going to win on this and have their recall on September 15th. He also said that the lawsuit presented by Gillums is just a desperate attempt at anything to stall the recall. He said Gillums was refusing to allow the election process to decide. So he's very optimistic that this thing's going to move forward. And that court hearing, of course, is on Monday, August 24th at 1 p.m. It will be available on Zoom. As we get closer to that court date, Sebastian Daily will be providing the link, the Zoom link, for people to join if you would like to watch the lawsuit. The city of Sebastian is telling us that they still have money available for local businesses who want to get that $5,000 grant money. Some of the requirements, you must have a commercial location, you must have less than 20 employees, and there's all what else here? It's basically for businesses that were shut down because of COVID-19. Those businesses that are going through a hard time right now, Hey, the money is there. It's grant money. It's yours. It's $5,000. To apply, you can go to the City of Sebastian's website and apply for this grant. If you don't know the link, you can also read this story, the business grant monies, on our website, sebastiandaily.com. You'll see some stories on the homepage. Just scroll down to where we talk about the grant monies, and in that article is a link to where you can apply online to try to get that grant. Also, the people who live in Miko or Barefoot Bay at Grant and other areas in Brevard County may be eligible for mortgage and rent assistance due to COVID-19. It's a new utility assistance program through Brevard County's Housing and Human Services Department. County commissioners have allocated up to $4.4 million in federal CARES Act grant funds to assist those financially impacted as a result of COVID-19. Applicants must be able to support documents supporting their income, such as paychecks, unemployment compensation, veterans checks, etc. You can apply online, the Brevard County website, and we also have a link under that article. If you go on sebastiandaily.com, look under the Brevard County assistance article, and you'll see a link in there where you can apply online if you live in Brevard County. And let's talk about our weekend events. This is good news. We're somehow getting back to the normal lifestyle once again. Where the weekend they now have events like Captain Hiram's. The only one that is not providing entertainment right now is Earl's Hideaway Lounge. We're going to be talking to them next week to see what their plans are, if they're going to be opening any kind of live entertainment here soon. For today, Friday, Iris is playing at Captain Hiram's Sandbar at 4 o'clock. You have to call for reservations to get a table. They're just not letting a lot of people in unless there is availability. But that's at Captain Hiram's on any of these events. At 5:30, Christopher Fenn will be at Tiki Bar and Grill. And at 6 p.m., Penny Creek Bluegrass will be at the Pareidolia Brewing Company. For tomorrow, Saturday at 12 p.m., Jeff Marcus will be at Captain Hiram's Sandbar. And at 5 o'clock, Greg and Brian are performing live at the Captain Hiram's Sandbar. Again, you have to call to reserve tables for these events. On Sunday, it is a big day for events on Sunday. There's a guided eco tour at Surfside Grill and Adventures. They are located on South Highway A1A in Melbourne Beach. That is Sunday at 10 a.m. Again, a guided eco tour at Surfside Grill and Adventures. At 2 p.m., Vinnie Hines will be at Captain Hiram's Sandbar at 2 o'clock. Also at 2 o'clock, Dave Goodman will be at the Tiki Bar and Grill. There's a helicopter above me. I can't tell if that's a sheriff's office or the military, but let's see, what else we got going on? Happy Cake Duo. Now this is Dave Scott and Michael O'Brien. They're playing again. They're at the Crab Stop Bar and Grill. And at 5 o'clock, Oscar is live at Las Palmas. Now Oscar is also live on Friday and Saturday as well as Sunday. 5 o'clock, he's at Las Palmas Cuban Restaurant at their new location. All right, let's talk about the COVID-19. The number of COVID-19 cases in Sebastian has dropped. In fact, there wasn't any change from yesterday, actually for the past 2 days. Now, there's all kinds of speculation why that is. Some people think that maybe when we shut down for those 4 or 5 days during the tropical storm a couple of weeks ago, that had an impact on the numbers. There's also speculation that not everyone's getting tested again. We do know that several people are still going to labs and getting tested for COVID-19. We do know that. But don't let your guard down. Just because the numbers look low right now I mean, a lot of people believe that the masks are working. I'm one of those people that believe that once we start wearing those masks, we're going to see a drop in numbers. And I believe we're starting to see that, in my own opinion. But like states like Massachusetts and other states that made masks mandatory, we saw their numbers drop drastically within a week or two. So it could be the masks, but the numbers are looking good. The number that is not looking good right now are the number of deaths. Now, Brevard County and Indian River County both have a problem right now with the number of deaths, and we're going to talk about those numbers here shortly. But, you know, our goal is to slow this pandemic down so that we can get on with our lives and that we're not so cooped up and limited on what we can do. So there's better days ahead here. Sebastian, 250 cases. Barefoot Bay, 12. Micco, 4. Grant, 21. Fellsmere, 376. Now, those numbers have not changed in a couple of days on those cities that I just mentioned. What has changed is Wabasso is up 1. They're at 8 now. And Vero Beach is up 10 cases at 1805. Now, 10 cases for Vero isn't that bad, concerning that in the past we've seen 20 to 30 cases a day. So they're showing a sign of slowing down as well, even though the numbers are higher than anywhere else in the county. Indian River County, total, it's 2680 for the whole county. The number of deaths is 58. We had 1 new death today. And in fact, we've been seeing new deaths in Brevard County and Indian River County every single day, except for Indian River County had 1 day where there weren't any deaths at all. I think that was on Saturday. But still, it's very concerning to see the number of deaths that are still increasing. Brevard County, there have been 65 new cases today, and 6,500 total new cases in the county. The deaths in Indian River County, in Brevard County, is 161. That's 3 deaths today. So Brevard County has a bigger problem than Indian River County when it comes to the number of deaths. So we don't like to see that number. It's concerning when every day there's a new death. I mean, I remember back in April, in May and June, there was 1 death in 2 weeks. Now we're seeing it every day, and that's very, very concerning. But if we can slow down this virus like we're seeing right now, we're in good shape, and eventually the number of deaths should fall off. But, you know, 1 death is way too many when it comes to COVID-19. Wear a mask because it protects you and others. Wash your hands regularly. Social distance. And as always, wear a mask when you can't social distance. You can go to places like Captain Hiram's. You have to wear a mask, but when you sit down at your table, you can take your mask off. And to me, that's fine. Anytime you walk around at Captain Hiram's, you have to wear the mask. And there's other places that are establishing that too. In fact, this week, we have a couple of new articles about some restaurants that we went to, and we wanted to see how safe they were. Now, we did that already with Captain Hiram's, and we liked what we saw. Everyone's wearing a mask there. Everyone in the restaurant, the sandbar, all the workers are wearing a mask. So we liked what we saw. So we got a couple more articles this week of places that we did visit this past week. Yeah, I hope you have a great weekend. There's better days ahead. You know, Sebastian is in the middle of just turmoil right now with a pandemic and a recall. But I'm telling you, this thing is going to get, we're going to get past it. We're in this together. We're going to get out of this together. And yeah, the people's voice are going to speak on September 15th. I hope you have a great weekend. Stay hydrated because it is going to be a hot one this weekend. I'm Andy Hodges coming to you from Sebastian for Sebastian Daily.